Hello everybody, this is Vaultboyhunter. Just doing a really short video, really low tech. Round 3 of the Pauper Gauntlet wrapped up, and I thought this would be a good time because at the end of round 4, which is the next round, is the vote back, to get everybody kind of caught up on what decks are still in and what decks are out. So to the left, we have the green sticky notes showing the decks that are still in, and then to our right, we have the decks that are out. Just going to go over them. This is as of the end of round 3. So Bugs and Pigs, Burn, Goblins, green one, Mono Red Heroic, Stompy, Black Aromancer, Is It Cthulhu, Rakdos Vampires, Death Control, Mono Black Control, Suicide Black, Blue Benichu, Delver, Illusionary Tricks, Mono Blue Control, Blue Black Trinket Control, Elves, Infect, Green Ramp Land Destruction, Stompy Tokens, Cyborgs, White Heroes, White Weenie Soul Tokens, Counter Kitty, Restrictron, Boris Kitty Initiated, Flying Ninjas, Turbo Angler, Goblin Storm Control. Wow, I just spelled Storm completely wrong. And then I erased something, that's okay. Goblin Storm Control, Pauper Nightmare, Slivers, Love Train, Simic Oracle, Shroud Fang Ninja, Blue Green Madness, Absent Grindhouse, Bant Sword and Shield, Cthulhu Mardu, Rugtron, Snowgo, Turbo Kitty, Zoo, and Turbo Exhume. So those are the decks that are still in the Gauntlet. So Dan will play those in round 4. Of course, if any of those lose in round 4, then they will join this other list. This list is the kind of the more important one because round 4, as you can see, is not going to have a ton of decks. I think Dan is estimating that it's going to take a couple of weeks to go through as opposed to round 3, which took from before Christmas until now. So it's a good time to start thinking about what decks you want to vote back. At the end of round 4, there's going to be a lot of choices, varying from some tier 1 decks that have lost all the way to really rogue decks. So to go through these, starting out Affinity, Exhume Control, Familiars. Familiars would probably not be a good deck to vote back, just because I think the Cloud ban is going to kill it, or just make it not really feasible until somebody figures it out. Robo Grind, Pestilence Control, Red Land Destruction, Mono Black Land Destruction, Encroaching Blight, Green Grifters, Glass Cannon Red, the Pauper Gauntlet, of course losing in the Pauper Gauntlet, but you can vote it back into the Pauper Gauntlet, you just vote for the Pauper Gauntlet. Blue Black Justice Control, Project X, Torture and Madness, Torture Toolbox, the Aristocrats, Red Green Land Crusher, Red Green Landfall, Delver Fiend Egg, Spiteful Leeches, Gary Busey, Solicinia Flash, Cheating Morph, Bant Fog, Kraken Nora Jund, Living End, Bug Proliferators, Evil Allies, Landoderm, Pig Trinket, Saltai Delver, One Land Spy, 5 Color Green, and Dragon Delve. Sorry, those are the bottom of the sticky notes, don't fit on the screen, but it's not a big deal. I guess I'll do this so I can scroll down. So, it's just a good time to recap right at the beginning of the next round. I believe Dan is going to start the matches probably Tuesday. So the 19th, I believe, is when the videos will start going up. And it's just not going to be a super long round, considering there's not a ton of decks left. So it's just a good time to get things in order, think about out of this list what you would want to vote back, and then you can keep an eye on kind of some of these decks and go, well, if Suicide Black doesn't make it past round 4, do I want to vote it back? Or any of the ones that you think aren't going to be particularly good. I'm a little worried about Delver at this point. Personally, I don't know if Blue Pachinko is going to be able to keep up, because both of those decks they both lose Cloud of Fairies on the rotation. So I think Dan will probably wait to play them until after the rotation. I probably would think that. But like out of this, you could go through and go, hey, I really like seeing Project X. Maybe I want to vote it back. Or everybody loves 5-color green. Let's all vote for 5-color green, or something along those lines. So pick your favorites, get them ready, get the vote back ready, and when Dan puts that up at the end of round 4, you guys will all be kind of just ready to go. And that's it. Really low key, really low tech. I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a good time frame that you reside in. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.